for the reading. Okay. All right. So everyone is muted. And let's say namaste to everyone. We will use a tennis ball if you have one handy. That's great. If not, actually, if you have a towel, we're going to put something, and I have used, some of you have yoga blocks to put in between the legs. So in a few minutes, we'll do that, but a tennis ball between the inner thighs is pretty good too. It's of course not the same, and the knees want to get closer. If you can put it kind of above the kneecap, so your thighs are working. They're not working as much as with the yoga block. All right, so we will just, as we usually do, come into our seated mountain pose. You know all the rules. And just close your eyes, let the lids be heavy. Give a little push to retract your chin, chin over sternum, ears over shoulders. Bring the shoulders up to the ears and back and down, palms up. You can be in a seal of energy mudra with the index fingers and thumbs touching. The toes are beyond the knees, so the feet are forward. You can see your toes, puts less pressure on the knees. And just start to wiggle your toes. Feel your toes. How are they feeling today? And see if you can push down the big toes and lift the others. I don't want you to get a cramp, so think about, see what happens. And laugh, because it is funny. Probably funny. See if you can push all the toes down and lift the pinkies. I'm having a lot of trouble today myself. So see if you can get those pinkies up, or the 4 smaller toes with the big toe down, as much as it will go, 1 foot and then the other, maybe. And you can use your hand if you want to kind of show the toes what to do. And relax, wiggle, stamps down. And put them back in front of your knees, slightly pigeon-toed. Activates the inner thighs when you do that. Feel the heels. So start to rock on your sit bones. Just feel your entire foot, each foot working. Okay. Push down without moving your feet, without moving the big toes. Feel the outsides of the feet. Feel the insides of the feet. Feel the balls of the feet. Feel the heels. Okay, and how are your sinuses today? Start to breathe through your nose. Inhale and exhale. Feel your belly working. Opening up the chest with the inhale, and exhale. The chest stays open, but you are exhaling through the lungs. Your lungs are expanding as you inhale, and deflating, and your belly is deflating as you exhale. And just relax for a few seconds. We're going to inhale and exhale again, and I want you to think about the word nourish. As you inhale, you are nourishing your body. You're nourishing all the cells with oxygen. And then you're exhaling, you're just releasing the stale air, the carbon dioxide. So let's take 3 full breaths. Hands are palms up if you like. You kind of rolls the shoulders back a little bit more, as you know. I'm in the seal of energy. Backs of the hands are on the quads. My shoulders are down. And with each exhale, think about trying to release your shoulders a little bit more. And think about how you are nourishing your body with oxygen. So close your eyes if you like. We'll have a nice big inhale. And exhale. Inhale deep into the belly. And exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale when you need it. And exhale, 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 exhale. And step out a little bit with a wiggle, shake the hands. So leave the feet where they are, pick up your tennis ball if you have it. Of course, you don't need a tennis ball. We're gonna rub the palms of the hands together. So fingers are as wide apart as they can be. And start to roll the ball, watch it. Let your eyes be working. Think about going up the pinkies, up the ring fingers, up the third fingers, pointers, and then over to the big muscles of the thumb, and then up and down. Close your eyes. Just feel what you're feeling. You're actually stimulating the whole body as you do this. And relax. Feel what you're feeling. Are you tired? Are your hands tired? Just shake them out as if you're trying to get water off your hands. So really shake, 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 shake. Okay, rest. So we're going to take the ball, we're going to put it between the thighs, but not in the middle, more toward the knees, but of course not touching the knees. So see if you can hold the ball, move your feet a little bit if that is good for you, and just see if you can hold the ball while we do some shoulder work. So I'm going to start with your left shoulder. We're going to come forward and down, up, and then forward. We're making circles, back, forward, down, inhale, up. And you can watch that shoulder. You're sitting as straight and tall as you can. One more. And exhale. And then we're going to go backwards and down. So inhale up, exhale down. You can be making a circle on your hip with your index finger if you like, or hand. And blow if you like. Just feel that side. Go to the other side. Start going forward and back, down, and around. and then back. Down, making your circles. Feel your fingers on your thighs if you like, on your hip. And how's the ball? Lose the ball. Of course, now, what I said before actually started, make sure you are muted, everyone. So if you have a yoga block, that's terrific. You can sit forward, it makes you sit forward. A little more forward, so you're not touching your knees, you're just holding the block. So I'm actually going to use my block because I like how that feels. And I'm pushing.
Go there.
Okay, we need everybody to mute.
It's over here.
I'm hearing some man's voice. Okay, so everyone is muted, I hope. We're going to go, the hands are on the thighs, the block or the ball. The ball would be way in the front. So your knees are not touching. You're going forward. Let's just go forward and back. Up, back, down, forward, both shoulders up, down, and up, and down. Okay, so feel your body. Feel your body. Did your toes want to curl up? Mine always do. All right, so we're just going to, with the block or the ball in there. I'm still hearing some people. We're going to have the hands on the chair. Sit back and lift your knees up. So you're really using, and you can rock back a little bit. Too much. You're really using your core if you are lifting the block and the knees. All right. So knees to the right, look over to the left, right hand on the back of the left thigh. Real nice twist. Take a breath. And inhale, back to neutral. One full breath. Knees to the left. Look over the right shoulder. Nice big breath and come back. Do that one more time. So you're going, knees are going to the right, torso is going to the left. You're staying as straight and tall as you can. And now look back over the left shoulder a little bit more. And see if you can take your right hand and put the right hand on the left shoulder. Relax the right elbow and say, no, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Hand goes back to the thigh and come forward, knees are forward. Just feel your body. We're trying always to lubricate the joints. Keep them as flexible as they can be. Okay, so knees are now, and feet are pretty much staying where they are. Knees are going toward the left hand to the back of the right thigh, other hand to the chair to crank your torso over toward the right. Take a breath. And look over, see how flexible your neck is at this moment. Looking, trying to look over your right shoulder. And we'll say, no, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Looking back over the right shoulder and let everything come forward. That was quite a twist, especially if you're using the block or the ball. So I'll take this out and then put the ball in, just to show you how that would have looked. And of course, it's slippery. So the ball is way more slippery than the block. So hold the ball and just shake your knees back and forth a bit. Okay, rest. And then you can take the ball away. All right. So we're going to start to walk forward with the feet and the sit bones. So feel yourself walking forward and then walking back. Into your cushion, or you can take the cushion away if you like. We're going to walk forward again. So both feet walking 8 steps and then 8 steps back. And then the left leg comes up, keep the knee soft, start going on the left sitting bone and go forward. And back. Feel what's happening to your quads. They're working hard. Okay? Put the leg down, shake, shake. Nice. And right leg comes up, brace your abs. Start going on the right sitting bone. 8 times forward. 8 times back. Breathing. And rest, stamp out, wiggle, wiggle, shake the water off your hands. Just feel your body. Take a nice big breath and lift up the legs. So before we start the walk, maybe you feel, come a little forward so you're not feeling the back of the chair at all with your back. And put the legs down, take a breath. Exhale, lift the legs up. And up again. Down with the breath. And keep the legs forward, keep the legs up. And we'll start with the left sitting bone. So forward 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back, 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 and forward 2, 3, 4, and slowly put your feet down. Okay, stamp out, wiggle, wiggle, shake, shake, no, 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 and rest for a few seconds. All right, so I'm going to do the archer because I think I never recorded the archer, so that will be on this recording. We're going to come into our warrior 2 feet. So we go to the left first. So left foot comes forward. You've opened up the thigh quite a bit. Left toes are pointing to the left and you're sitting straight and tall. Remember, we're trying to keep the spine as straight as it can be. Chin over sternum, etc. Back, other leg goes back. Right toes are slightly pointing to the left. So it's this kind of shape. Sitting up, bracing the abs. Belly button, clavicles are still facing forward. Open up the arms. Keep the elbows soft and try to keep the shoulders down. Okay, so take a breath. And with the exhale, try to release the shoulders a little bit more. You're still facing forward. You're feeling both feet on the floor as much as is possible for you today. Look over to the left. Look at that left thumb. And the arms are at shoulder height if you can do that today, right now. So sitting up straight and tall, shoulders are back and down. And this hand, the left hand, is now going to pick up the big bow, and you're holding the bow. Your right hand reaches back over the right shoulder to get an arrow from the quill. You take the arrow, fit it into the bow. Feel your body, feel both sitting bones, feel both feet. Looking over to the left, feel the nice twist. And pull back, back, back really slowly. It's very tight, very, very tight. And you're looking at that target that's right where your thumb is. In that direction, and let go. Relax the arms. Take a nice big breath. We'll do that one more time on this side. So, here is warrior 2. Shape. Look over with your head. Feel your right knee stay still if it can. And your right foot is staying still. You're looking over to the left. Look at that left thumb. Hold the bow. Get the arrow. Fit it into the bow. So that's a nice big stretch of the right. Feel your core. Feel your belly. Look at that target. Draw back the string and the bow and the arrow, and let go. And let the hands come to the thighs. Torso faces forward. Toe, heel, stamp, stamp, down. Close your eyes, feel your body. And notice if your sinuses have opened up a little bit. And your jaws are relaxed. Molars are not touching. So we'll go to the other side, of course. Right foot points over to the right. Left opens up, nice big opening of your legs, your thighs. Left toes point toward the right. Arms open up, chest height, shoulder height. Look over to the right thumb. Just feel how you're feeling. Relax the shoulders. Feel your breath. Okay, pick up the bow. It's heavy. Feel the weight. Thumb is up. Pointing toward the center of the target. So now with your left hand, get the arrow, bring it over, fit it into the bow. Notice this is going to be different because your arms are a slightly different size, of course. So just notice what you're noticing. And fit the arrow into the string, pulling back, 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 finding the bullseye, and let go. Okay, you can rest for a few seconds. We'll do it a second time on this side. So arms are out, looking over, belly button still facing front. Be twisted. Feel what you're feeling. Hold the bow. Look at that right thumb. Get another arrow. Fit it in as best you can. Take a breath, look at that bullseye, pull back, 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 slowly, slowly, feel the tension, and let go. Okay, let the fingers wiggle, wiggle, down thighs, and toe, heel, stamp, stamp, stamp. Shake the body, shake the torso, shimmy the shoulders a little bit. Wiggle, and you're ready to get up. So, let me get up from the chair, and we'll get up the 3 ways. So, your heels come back. Remember, heels are under the thighs, so that your best alignment when you stand. We're hoping for the heels are under the hips are under the shoulders, head is retracted, so you know. Alrighty, so hands are on the quads first. We'll take a breath, wiggle the toes, just feel the toes, feel the heels, come back and forth a few times. Okay, feel the quads working. Toes are facing forward, knees are facing forward as best you can. Take a nice big breath. Chin goes forward, belly is in the lap. Feel your thumbs with your belly. Take a nice big breath. Head goes down so that your bum can come up, and you've shifted your weight. Okay, so your weight is all forward now, and then up slowly, 1 vertebra at a time. And shoulders back and down, palms forward. When you come up, try to think about standing mountain pose, Tadasana. Okay, shake your head. No, no, no. Shoulders are down. Take your right hand, find the chair, land lightly. Okay, just feel your body, stand out if you like. Okay, now we'll do the Aladdin. So notice which arm is on top. Rock back and forth, feel the toe pads, feel the balls of the feet. Feet are so important. Feel the heels, outsides of the feet, insides of the feet. Whole rectangle of each foot. Okay, so shoulders are back and down. Say no, no, no. Take a breath. And start to fold forward. So you're folding from the waist, from the hips. Your belly is going into your lap. Think about this. Slowly, slow is better. Okay, so take a breath. Nose is way over the toes. You can even feel your knees with your arms. And then lift up your little bum. The bum looks like this when you are in that position. And then slowly come up, 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 up. Push on the feet, push, push. And relax, wiggle, wiggle. And bounce on the knees a little bit. And feel your body. And come into standing mountain pose. The best you can today, right now. So, I'll go back to my seat. With your other hand, find the chair without leaning if you can, and then come into the seat in a gentle way, not plopping. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Other arm on top. And you know, if my habitual side always wants to go when I do a lagging, it's always that side. So now it's the opposite. And of course, we should try to use the non-habitual, if you can think of it at the time. Start to rock back and forth, feel the feet. Nice. Take a breath, start to come forward, elbows are going forward, armpits are opening up, your toes, you're looking at your toes, your nose is over your toes. Take a nice big breath and come up. So notice if your belly is still in your lap, if you can feel your belly with the tops with your thighs. And then slowly come up, push, push, push. This is a lot of work. If you're going slowly, it's really a lot of work. And you might even be sweating. I am. Okay, bounce on the knees. Find the chair. Land lightly. Okay, so we have to get ready for water skiing. Hold on to the handles of that motorboat that's in front of you. Holding the handles, the cords are not tight yet, the ropes, but now they're getting a little tighter and you hear the motor going. You're starting to go forward, belly is toward the lap, heels are still on the ground, and lift up your bum and ride the water. Alrighty, so shake out, wiggle, wiggle a little bit, twist, and come into our standing mountain pose as we usually do against the wall if you can. So heels are about 3 inches away from the wall, knees are soft, toes are forward, knees are forward, hip width apart, palms are forward, elbows are soft, back of the skull as best you can today, right now. Now the back of the skull on the wall. You shake your head. Can you feel the wall with your back of your head with your chin still parallel to the floor? That's the goal. Okay, belly is braced. Feel your wing bones. Push the toe pads in, heels in. Lift the toes, put them down flatter. Keep the knees soft. 2 full breaths here. Wiggle, wiggle, bounce, bounce. So separate the legs now and point the toes in their direction. So we're going to come into Moon Goddess with the hips still on the wall, bottom of your pelvic girdle. Just rock back and forth, feel that. In fact, let's rock back and forth. So left side, right side, feel your scapula on each side. Bounce, just feel your body, lift up the toes, put them down flatter. And we'll come into goddess, which is bent knees, slightly in a squat, bent elbows, and hands are up, fingers are apart. You're in your goalposts or cactus. And we're going to start to, so my head is on the wall. If you can have your head on the wall and your pelvic girdle is still there, slide over to the left. And then come back up with an inhale. Exhale over to the right. And up. One more time to the left. And you're kind of looking up where the ceiling and the wall in front of you meet. Okay, so this time we're going to do a little twist this way. So your left arm comes forward, your right arm goes back. And forward, you're still feeling your pelvic girdle against the wall. Okay, so from here, we're going to go into triangle pose. So you're bending over toward the left again. See if you can extend your arm to the left thigh. And then come back up. Nice big inhale, then exhale, other side. And up. Okay, so last one, we're going to go across the body. So you're still pretty sturdy in your moon goddess pose. We're going to start to just go with the left hand over toward the right thigh. You can probably touch your right thigh and then back. And then opposite. And up. One more time. Try to keep the toes from curling. Look over to the right. And up. And last time. Go over to the left. And up. Very nice. So, toe, heel, stamp, 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 shake out. All right, so we're going to come to the chair, back of the chair. Just feel your body, get yourself together, take a breath or two. And we're going to start with, we're going to do ankle, knee, and hip rolls. So, the right leg comes out, bounce on the left knee. Feel your left quad as you're doing that. It's working hard. And you're using your whole left foot. Shoulders are back and down. Start to make your big circles with the chalk on the big toe. And you're going, making as big and slow circles as you can. And put the foot down, shake out both. Okay, so we're going to just stay where we are, putting the weight on the right leg this time. Right knee is soft, left leg comes up, and start to make your circles. So we're not coming into a ballet pointing toe position. We're just going around with the ankle. Think about the ankles. So it goes way up and way down. And shake, shake, shake. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay, back to the right leg. Up. Left knee is soft. Standing up as straight and tall as you can. Right hand under the left thigh. The right thigh. Okay, so now the finger paint is on the heel. Starting to make your circles. Let your eyes follow your big toe. Just the eye muscles. And then the other way. Feel what's happening. You're trying not to lock the left knee. And come down, shake out. Okay, we'll just do the hips and then we will go to the other side. Even though we did the ankles. All righty. So, first thing, you're going to lift up the right leg again. Bounce on the left knee. Your right hand is on the side of your right thigh. You're going to start to make your circles with the finger paint on the knee. And your toes are grazing the floor. Hand comes to the inside and really push back. So exhaling as you work, inhaling as you come down to rest a little bit and bounce. Just feel your body. Close your eyes. Find your eyelids fluttering. Try to relax them. Okay, so I'm going to put the chair on the other side to do the knee and hip on this side. And really, the slower the better. You're really using your muscles and your brain is figuring it out. Okay, knees are soft. Engage the abs. Put your weight on the right leg this time. Right knee is soft. Come on the toes. Just feel your weight first. And then hold your left thigh. Flex the foot. And start to make your circles. Following the big toe with your eye muscles. And then around. Breathing. And then put the leg down, bounce a little bit. And again, that right knee, keeping it soft. Right toes are still facing forward, knees facing forward, engage the abs. Lift up the left leg again. Left hand is on the outside. So we're starting back and forward. Graze the floor with your toes. Inhale up, exhale down. And then hand comes on the inside. And bounce, rest, 2 full breaths. Okay. So I'm going to come into the chair. Come back to a seated position. With your pillow if you like, or just, to sit in the middle of the chair. So feel the chair with the back of your legs. Kind of go side to side. Feel what you're feeling. Engage everything, knees are soft. Bring one foot forward, one foot back. Plie. Hold your balance pole. Take a nice big breath, and you're really feeling the chair, hopefully against a wall or something that's not moving. Sofa, piece of furniture like this. Take a breath, start to come down slowly, slowly. Use your hand as you gently, mindfully sit. Alrighty. So we're going to take the ball again. And we're going to do, I thought about using the ball when we're standing, which is much more work and heaviness for the foot. But I thought we're a little sweaty. I am, so you must be. So therefore, we're going to put the ball, and again, if you have a sock, the ball doesn't roll when you have a sock. It certainly rolls when you don't have a sock. So I'll just use this and hope it doesn't roll. And we're gonna keep the feet pretty close to each other. And close your eyes, sit up straight and tall, shoulders back and down. Just feel the sole being massaged by the ball. Go into your arch, be careful. That's probably pretty tender. Go to the heel as best you can. And you'll get a much better massage if you have the ball in a sock, because you won't be worried that it's going to get away. Go up to the bunion bone. Massage there. Go to the bunionette. Massage over there. And now really push the toes. And you can bring your weight forward. So you're on the ball of your foot. The toes are hugging the ball as best you can. Come up into higher stiletto heels. And then take the foot away. So next week, I would like to do a foot massage with you. Maybe we can record again. And so if you remember, bring some nice cream if you like to do it with some kind of foot cream or any kind of body cream. It's very nice. All right, so now we're going to go to the other side, and I am going to use my ball that's in the sock. Have a little, more control when it's in the sock. Around the sole. And it's different. You have to think about the sock when you have it in a sock. Go to the arch, feel. That's pretty tender for me. If you know anything about reflexology, you know that every part of the foot relates to a part of the body. Heel relates to the lower part of the body, the toes and the ball of the foot are the upper part of the body. So go over to the bunionette first side, the outer side, and the inside, the bunion bone. And come over to the ball of the foot, see if you can go side to side. And then the toes stretch over the ball, lean forward, so you're putting a lot of your weight on the ball of the foot and the toe pads. Come up a little higher with your stiletto heel if you can. And then do it a little bit more and then release. Very nice. All right. So let's take a breath. And then back into your seated mountain pose. Check your joints, check your ankles, your toes, your knees, your hips. Go side to side, your shoulders, roll around a little bit. Always going back last so that your chest knows to open up and stay open instead of coming forward. Okay, so we will do some tapping. I love tapping. So we're going to use the pads of the fingers, especially the 3 in the middle, tap the forehead. And keep breathing through the nose. Jaws are relaxed. And go down to the temples and the cheekbones, way over on the sides. Really tapping on the skin there, the temples, you're tapping more on the bone on each side. And come down to under the cheekbones, you're tapping on the cheeks. Still breathing through the nose. Now, the mustache area, so to speak, philtrum. As firmly or lightly as you like. Over to the chin. And we're going to go up the jawline to the earlobes. And then down, back to the chin. One more time. Up to the earlobes. See if you can move your hands a little bit lower. And now let's tap the clavicles. You can keep your eyes closed if you like. I like. So you're in the middle, you're going out to the sides and back into the middle. Bring the right hand up as you tap under the right armpit, really at the ribs. Other side, left underarm, but on really on the ribs. And some of those lymph nodes. And wiggle your fingers. Let's just open the fingers and close. So fast fingers, fast fists. And let your hands go to your quads. Seal of energy, mudra if you like. Sit up straight and tall, correct your posture. Look at yourself from one side or the other. How are you looking right now? How's your alignment? We've lubricated a lot of joints today. We usually do. Lips are gently closed, molars are apart, eyes are gently shut. Each exhale, see if you can relax the shoulders a little bit more. Full breath. Put the right hand in the left. Palms up. Open your eyes. Bring your gaze up toward the ceiling, but toward your hands as they come together. Thumbs at heart center. Feel the beating of your heart. And we will say namaste to each other. Zoom yoga class. And look at yourself. Look at your fingers. Look at your heart. Feel your heart. And be grateful to yourself that you are trying to do more for yourself, trying to get stronger, trying to get better balanced, trying to be as focused as you can be. And as I say, I hope you are feeling better when you leave than when you came. Namaste.